flatten it really good.
Mommy.
Oh, yeah, if it's a hard piece, just throw it out. Okay, flatten it really good, just like a pancake.
Yeah. There's some hard pieces.
Just on the paper mache part. There you go. Take a little bit.
All of it.
Okay, you gotta flatten it, make it nice and smooth. Bless you. Bless you.
Do the bottom?
Nope, not the bottom, because remember it has to sit flat on the ground. You're just gonna do the paper mache part. Make it nice and flat.
I'll make sure it doesn't touch the bottom. We're taking it away.
Sounds good. You have to seal the paper mache too, so just right up to the blue, but no further. There you go. Pat, pat, pat. Take a handful, Ronan.
No, I'm making sure that it doesn't come up here.
Okay.
Second, don't do it, and I'm gonna make sure.
Okay.
Second, I do make sure it. I'm doing it too. Can you make that? I do not like everything to be like this so much.
We are working on our cauldron. The second one. The second cauldron. This one's going to be for the old hag out of Snow White. The first one we made was going to be for our witch at the entrance of our haunt this year. And so we're going to have two fantastic cauldrons with our witch theme.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Should we make one with bubbly green water in it?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. And then maybe one for the poison apple. This will be the one for the old hag and the poison apple. Sounds good.
My hands are bleeding.
That's okay. I'm gonna wash them when you're all done. Ronan's the vlogger. He's got the camera. There you go, Drax. Good job.
Seems like I'm getting off the inside. Are you getting this one in? Yeah. Move, Mommy. That's fine.
Okay, Draken. Let me explain something to you. You see this piece of foam?
Yeah.
Does it kind of look like a head?
Yeah.
Like this is a mouth and this is a nose?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Mom's going to use the clay and we're going to make the old hag from Snow White.
How?
I'm going to use the clay and I'm going to mold it on top of the foam piece. Okay? Wish me luck. What do you say? Say, good luck.
Good luck.
Well, I'm going to stop there and let this dry in the blazing heat that we have today. I ended up actually using 3 different reference photos, all from the movie. And her nose is yet to be done, but I don't want the clay to fall off. So I'm just going to let her dry up, and then I'll add on to her head later. So here's the old hag's face, the second layer. The first one dried in the sun, and then I added some more, made her nose a little longer, add the eyes and a little more details on the eyebrows and her chin and her tooth and her mouth. And then I had to add a little bit more on the top of her head just to round it out a little bit, because I wanted to make sure that the black cloak that she wears drapes nicely. Also giving some room to put the wig on for her white hair. So the reason I'm doing this in layers is that I don't want any parts of the clay to fall off because the nose does come out quite a bit. So I think if I put a little bit at a time, let it dry, and then build upon it, then I'll have a better chance of it being successful and not falling apart. So that's my plan, and so you can kind of see where I'm at. And I think she's coming along pretty good. I'm just going by my picture and just slowly adding on clay and sculpting her head and her face. And then I have to add some at the bottom for her neck, which I already started to do. So pretty soon, I think maybe by the third or fourth layer, she'll be pretty much done, and then I can start sanding her and getting some nice smooth skin on her and then sealing it and adding paint. So here's the progress on the old hag's head from Snow White. And then down here, we have our second cauldron completely clayed. And I just put the top part on it. It's going to be super hot today. So this should dry in no time and look just like this one, which is all complete. So we'll be patient and we'll have this dry, and then the boys can have fun painting it when it's all done. And it was actually so hot that it looks like the plastic kind of warped, which is fine. It doesn't really much matter because the outside kept its shape, but I just noticed that. I'm like, oh my god. It's going to be triple digits this weekend in California, so it's going to be really hot. This should dry, and then we'll be able to finish it. So anyway, guys, that's kind of what we're working on. I'll have an update soon. I'm actually got lot of projects in the backyard that I'll tell you about another time, and we'll do a vlog and show our progress with the 2 projects, 3 projects, 4 projects, too many projects going on, getting prepared and ready for Halloween. One more shot of the old hag's head, and we will talk to you soon.